Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you coming. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudette, and I do embroidery, I do HTV vinyl, I do sublimation, and I also do DTF. So today, what we're going to do is we have some DTF that I'm going to do for today. I have some DTF powder that I guess I'm saying it right, Gfansy or Fancy. They sent me some DTF powder and some DTF film to try out. And I think I'm saying it right. It's Gfansy. Wait a minute. Gfansy. Jafancy or fancy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but if I'm not, just tell me how I'm pronouncing it. But I did some today, and then I'm going to do, this is the one I have with the fancy. We're going to do the teddy bear today. And the reason why I have it down there, because I'm going to see which ones are best for me. I have one that has Yamation on it also. So I'm gonna do this one with animation and see which one that's gonna be better for me. I have the fine Yamacy powder on one, Yamation on the other one. I have the medium on this one, the medium powder. So I'm trying to see which one is gonna do best for me and how soft it is or how it's gonna come out. But right now I'm gonna go take them over here and I'm gonna cure them first. Let y'all see how I'm going to cure them. I'm just going to cure them one, two at a time. I'm going to bring you over here so that you can see how I'm curing them if my camera don't go out on me again. So I'm trying to do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. And two, I have orders for my DTF. So I'm just going to use these as my orders. And I know I should have something over my face while it's curing, but I'm trying to stand back from it. I got it going kind of slow. Might need to turn it up a tad. Let's see what this one looks like. The other one's come out. Okay, that one looks pretty good. See, yeah, that one came out good. I'm getting good at it. I don't have to put it through twice, so it's doing really good. And my DTF is doing really good as well. I mean, this is a game changer. If you guys can get into it, it will be worth it. Because I've had so many orders that I can't hardly keep up with them. It's doing just that well. So I got this thing on. Let's cut that one off. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go around the corner in front of you. While I have it on, I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of the ones I have for my orders as well. Let them go ahead on. Okay, while I'm getting these over here ready. Put them all on here. Okay, that's it right there. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have over here. They are curing really good. And just think I was about to get rid of this old curing system. But I'm kind of glad I didn't now, because I can use it. Okay. So another one that's cured. We're going to cure these last two. And then I'm going to turn this one off, and then we're going to go ahead and press the one and see which one is better, which one has the best quality. We're going to go through that and see. I have different films, powder, so we're going to see. I don't have any black powder. Now that I would love to get the black powder and see how that one works. But I don't have that. So I just have the medium and the fine, and then I have Gfansy's powder. And we're gonna see how well that one do. Down, let it keep running a little bit so it can cool down. Okay, now I'm going to bring you back over here where we're going to go back to the table. Oops, I think I have you wrong. Let's see here. I got to get used to this way. And try not to knock it off some. Okay, right there. Okay. So now we have the Gfansy powder, and it says it's really bright. Let me put my glasses on so I can really see it. It's the DTF powder, 500 grams, and it's bright colors, great washability, no cracking, no deform, strong scalability, and superb adhesive. So we're going to use that powder and this Gfansy's DTF they sent me. Thank you very much for sending me the powder and the film. Okay, so now we're going to get started. I'm going to move these out the way. Now this one here, let's see, we're going to put this one on first. This is their this is the Gfansy's right here. So I wrote it down here so I know which one is which. And that's the one we're going to use. I've got some powder. All this powder up here. And then I'm going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off the bottom, because I don't want this on the bottom. So we're going to cut this off. So I cut that off. So now this is Gfansy, so we're going to use that. And I'm going to put this on a t-shirt, shirt for this little sweet girl. Let's see, we're going to put that one in, which one is that? That's going to go on the, I think that one goes on the black. And this one will go on the pink. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out which one I want on which one. Let's see. I have the pink shirt here. This one here is a Angela Jasmina. I purchased these off of her website. She's Kids Custom Design, and she sells t-shirts, and she sells shirts for the babies. So if y'all want to get on there, I can leave that link down at the bottom if you want hers. Let's see, I don't want that one on there. We're going to put this one on here. Okay, so we're going to do the black one then, because this one goes on the black one. Okay, so when I do this one, I'm going to show you what I did to the DTF. Now you can always add what you want on the DTF now, because I added stuff to my DTF, but I went into Photoshop and I added it. Oh, this is nice here. I like this one. Now see this one here, it had the New York on there, and then it had girl, and then I took and put her name right here, Aaliyah. I put it on the bottom of the pants leg. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on there. You can always add what you want on there. Okay, so we're gonna take you over to the other side, and we're gonna press this one on here. If my camera don't go out on me, y'all, we're gonna be praying that my camera stay on the whole time. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so we got this already here. Can y'all see me over here at my press? So we turn y'all a little bit more this way. Okay. I think I need to cut the top off, but this DTF is really making good money off of this DTF. And I also have where I'm gonna do the maintenance on my machine, so you guys can see the maintenance, but I have to do that on the inside, and you know it's kind of small in my little room, so y'all gonna have to just bear with me on that one, but we gotta do it. Take the pressure off. I got patent pressure. This thing goes backwards sometimes, and I don't know which way it's going. But sometimes it goes backwards and it does its own little thing. Okay, we're gonna leave it right there because it does its own little thing. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it, but it's just it's probably me because I can't figure out which way it needs to go, because it doesn't have an arrow on here to tell me to go this way or to go that way. So, you know, I come out here and then I just kind of forget. And that is really pretty. We're gonna put this right here in the middle. Let's put that shirt right there. Okay, gonna put that there. And I really don't need nothing on top because we have this. So we're gonna try it. Some people do it different ways. And I've seen a lot of people, I think I need a little bit more pressure on that. That was kind of easy. And some people, they do it differently. Everybody does it their own way. I'm gonna make sure that gets a little bit more pressure on it. We're gonna see if that's gonna work, but I think I might need a little bit more pressure. Okay. Every time I get to do these things, I do it so differently every time, I know, because I'll be trying to watch everybody else, but I need to just do it my own way, and that's why y'all need to do it y'all own way. Okay, now this one is a Yamation. Now this one is the Yamation. Y'all remember that. This one's the Yamation. So if I forget, this over. Okay, and now we're going to put this one on here. Now this one's the Yamation. The first one we did was the Fancy. This one is a little bit long for the design, but I wanted to make it kind of big. Let me press this first because I got a lump somewhere. Yeah. There's a lump in here. Got to make sure this is flat. I'm just gonna press press it from this side, make sure it's flat. Make sure, because if it's not flat, it's not gonna lay right. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna make sure it's flat. And now we're gonna take this all the way up. I think I like these little berries. Okay. Let's clean that off the way. Okay. We're gonna do that for 320 for 15 seconds. And I also have another one that I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to let that one sit. And we're going to try this other one. I like these little bears. They are so cute. I got these little bears off of Etsy. I got these right off of Etsy. Right off of Etsy page. So if y'all want to go on in, you can go on Etsy and buy the designs that you need, and you can always take them into Photoshop and redesign them or add what you want to them. It's not hard to do, because if I can do it, I know anybody can. Okay, now this is the medium powder. The bottom off of there. We're going to set this right here. See, I can do the little ones because they're small. We can do those. Make sure y'all don't forget to do this, because it will, it could have something underneath there that you don't want on there. Let's put this inside. You can go 3 fingers down, 4 fingers down. Okay. Press this one. Then we're going to go back over here to the table and see which one feels better and how it do with the, the DTF film, the DTF powder. Ooh, what happened with this one? This one didn't look like it was down. Let's give this one another one. This looks like it's about to pop up. It looked like it was about to pop back up. It didn't look like I did anything to it. So we're going to give this one another press and see. Okay. All right. There you go. That look a lot better. We'll see how they all did. So we're going to put them over on this side. And these over here. Put on that side. So we'll bring you back over here to my station. Okay. Right there. And let's see how well they did. Okay. So now this was the Yamation here, and that's the medium powder. This one was the Yamation fine powder, and then this one was the Gfansy. Okay, so we're gonna do the Gfansy first. No, this one's the Gfansy. Okay. Let's see, this one's cold, this one's cold. We can do both. We're gonna do the Gfansy first. Okay? Let's see if I got it on there. All right. Look at that. Gfansy came off really, really good. This one has a kind of glossy kind of feel. It's soft, but it's kind of like slippery on it. We'll see when I repress it again. Now this one is the Yamation, the fine powder, and this is the medium powder. All right, that one did good too. Now see how this one looks? This one looks really good. Now this one is where I went in there and I added her name, and then I added "Hey Girl" down there. Now that one came out good. Now the Gfansy, or Fancy, if I'm not saying it right, forgive me. Now this one's feels kind of glossy, slippery. This one feels kind of like a matte, and this one's kind of like it's slippery. Okay, and then we know this one here is Yamation with the medium powder. Oh, this one didn't want to go. If it don't want to go on one end, then go on the other end and pull it up. Okay, and that one came off just fine. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back over here. Now the Yamation, you guys know how the Yamation works, but we're gonna do it again anyway. But this is about the Fancy. We're gonna see how well this one is. And we're gonna press this one again. But make sure you get your Teflon sheet, your parchment paper, excuse me. Your parchment paper. And we're gonna put parchment paper on here. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Okay, y'all wasn't seeing me. I'm sorry about that. Okay, but see, this one has a kind of glossy kind of feel to it, but it feels soft though. It's really soft, but it just feels like it's so slippery. We're gonna see how I do with the second press, but it's really soft. Okay. Ooh, that feels hot. Let me get back over there and then I'll go over it with you guys and let y'all see how it is. I had to really I think I made a mistake, y'all. I made a mistake on that one. Because that's not this one here is not no Yamation. I'm sorry. This one here is the A sub, Koala A sub. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one is the Koala. Because I had 3 of them. 3 different types of DTF paper. This one is the Koala. I do apologize for that. Okay, so we're gonna see how all 3, because I know I had 3 of them. So we're gonna see how this one is. Now this one here is the Koala. Now the Koala, I can hear it just a little bit, but it's like it's in the fabric. And that's a good thing. That feels really good. Wow, that feels like it's inside the fabric. But you can hear it. You can hear it a little bit, but not like vinyl. I wouldn't say it's like vinyl. Okay, now this one is the Yamation. Now Yamation, this one's really soft. Yamation is really soft. And it feels like it's in there too. But it feels so soft, both of them. So I mean, I don't know, these two about right next to each other. So I like them both. But this one, They both sound the same. They both soft. Now this is the DTF and this is the koala. That's the DTF, but it's really soft and it's in the material. It feels good. I mean, really good. Okay, now let's see the Fancy. Now Fancy has a little texture. It has a small texture on it. So y'all can rub it, you can hear it. But it's not bad though. It's really not bad. I would use all three of them because all three of them is really nice. All of them. But you got this one here and this one here. This one feels, the animation feels just a little bit softer than this one here. The A-sub paper right here, it's not bad. They both, feels really good. I like both of them. But this one just has a little bit more texture. But I still would use all three of them. So my final word is I do like Yamation the best. But I like them all. But it's just a little bit softer than the koala. Just a tiny bit, not much. But this one's in there and it feels good, but you can hear it just a little. But I like all of them. I love DTF and I would love all of them. I'm going to use all of them because they all did very well. They're very colorful and it just has a little bit more texture. That's all this one has. Fancy has just a little bit more texture, but it's still, all three of them is amazing to me. So I'm going to use all three. All three of them. They are so wonderful. I love them. Especially my teddy bears, these teddy bears they have. I love these teddy bears. But they are really good. But I like to thank you guys for watching. I like to thank Fancy for sending me the powder and the DTF film. I love all of it. So thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys watching my channel. And I hope you learned something from it. I just want to see, what you guys take away from this. All of it is beautiful. All of them are good. I love them all. But, there's just one just a little tad bit softer than the other one. But other than that, all three of them. Koala, A-sub, Yamation, and Fancy. I used all of them, and they all were great. So I have no issue with any of them. And you guys have a blessed day. Thank you.